If he didn't win the championship, his wife would die. 32-year-old Jack had to win the $3,000 prize money because his wife with cancer was waiting for him to pay her medical bills. But Jack failed. He no longer had a chance to win the prize money. He cried and cursed himself for being worthless. At that moment, his daughter took his hand and pulled him toward the finish line together. His daughter probably didn't know why her father was crying. She didn't understand what cancer was, and she didn't know her mother was about to die. But all she could do was encourage her father to finish the race. When Michael Jordan learned about this, he was moved. He announced he would cover all of Jack's wife's medical expenses. God bless. Hopefully Jack's wife will recover. Maria's shin was fractured, but she chose to crawl toward the finish line. She had to place in the top 3 of the race. She needed to win the $300 prize money because she had 4 children to feed. Her opponents in this race were strong. Near the finish line, although she was in first place, she fell due to a leg cramp. Her shin bone was fractured, but she couldn't stop. She had to earn that $300. Otherwise, her children might starve. Despite her efforts, she ultimately didn't make it into the top 3. When Usain Bolt learned about this, he was moved. He donated $100,000 to this single mother. Just because his wife wasn't a nice fan, 69-year-old Paul divorced his wife. His wife was a fan of a rival team. To support Nice, he gave up all his assets, keeping only an old motorcycle and a Nice jersey. 2 years later, his name was printed on Nice's jerseys because he did something that moved the entire nation. 69-year-old Paul was a devoted Nice fan. Being poor, he couldn't afford match tickets, but he never missed a single Nice game. To save money, he would ride his motorcycle to every match and sleep in his tent at night. From age 20 to 69, he kept this routine for 40 years. Sometimes when he couldn't afford tickets, he would climb the big trees outside the stadium. He'd pull out his prepared megaphone to cheer for the team. Many longtime fans got to know Paul. Nice's owner gave him a jersey with his name on it for his 70th birthday. But after Paul turned 70, he disappeared. He never came to watch Nice play again. Nice fans realized that Paul might have left this world forever. Fans held a memorial service for him. Before the match began, all Nice players observed 3 minutes of silence for Paul. Do you think Paul was the most loyal fan? The 2026 World Cup will be the saddest World Cup ever. Next summer, we will witness the most spectacular farewell in soccer history. These stars who accompanied us through our youth are leaving us. The GOAT Messi no longer needs another World Cup trophy to prove himself. His mission next year will be to help the team develop new talent. He has promised to pass on the Argentine soccer spirit to the next generation of players. Brazil will never lose their qualification for the World Cup, but Brazil will lose a superstar next year. Neymar's exhausted. No one on the team can help him carry the load. He's getting old too. Soccer powerhouse Brazil will lose their last samba dancer. De Bruyne will represent Belgium in his final World Cup. He mentioned in an interview, "I'll retire in 2027. Life isn't just about soccer. I need to spend time with my children and family." Croatia will bid farewell to their only superstar, Modric. Poland's Lewandowski has also said this will be his last World Cup. England will lose their top scorer, Harry Kane. Van Dijk will also represent the Netherlands in his final World Cup. But the hardest goodbye is still my beloved Cristiano Ronaldo, the 41-year-old superstar from Portugal. He will lead the strongest Portuguese squad ever in one final charge. We are fortunate to witness the grand farewell of these legendary players, but this irreplaceable era will eventually come to an end.